नमस्कार, इंडिया टीवी क्रिकेट में आप सभी का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। मैं हूं आपके साथ वैभव भोला और हमारे स्पोर्ट्स एडिटर
हूं समीप राजगुरु
हमारे साथ जुड़ चुके हैं। वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप का जो काउंटडाउन है वो शुरू हो चुका है और उस बड़े मुकाबले का हम सभी को बहुत बेसब्री से इंतजार है। और इस मैच को लेकर जो एक सबसे बड़ी गुड न्यूज वो ये आई है कि जब ये मुकाबला खेला जाएगा 18 जून से लेके 22 जून के बीच में, यानी कि 5 दिन जो चलने वाला मुकाबला है, उसमें हर दिन ईसीबी की तरफ से या कहीं आईसीसी की तरफ से 4000 फैंस रोज अलाउड होंगे मैच में जाने के लिए, टिकट्स खरीदने के लिए और उस मैच का लुत्फ उठाने के लिए।
तो इसका मतलब
ये है कि जितने भी फैंस हैं,
तो इसका मतलब क्या ये है कि अगर फैंस जाएंगे तो हिंदुस्तान को बहुत फायदा होने वाला है न्यूजीलैंड के खिलाफ?
बहुत ज्यादा फायदा होने वाला है। 4000 जो अलाउड किया है,
हाँ।
आप ये मान के चलिए उसमें से 3900 जो टिकट्स होंगी वो इंडियंस ही खरीदेंगे।
तो इसका मतलब होम अवे फ्रॉम होम, घर से दूर घर मिल जाएगा
बिल्कुल
हिंदुस्तान
मिल
में।
जाएगा।
जैसा कि इंग्लैंड में जब भी मैच होता है हमने देखा है कि हमारे फैंस वहां पर पहुंचते हैं हिंदुस्तान से नहीं बल्कि इंग्लैंड की ही एक फौज तैयार है जो कि बड़ी मशहूर है और उस फौज के एक सेनापति हमारे साथ हैं आज, और उनका नाम और वो खुलासा की कौन है, बड़े मुश्किल से आज हम उनको लेकर आए आपके लिए कि क्या तैयारियां हैं वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप के लिए, कैसे टिकट खरीदना है, बाकी फॉर्मेलिटीज के बारे में भी आपको बताएंगे। लेकिन फिलहाल इंग्लैंड के कौन से शहर से और वो शख्स कौन है जो हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं इस फौज से जिसको हम भारत आर्मी कहते हैं, बड़े गर्व के साथ, और बड़े गर्व के साथ ये टीम इंडिया के साथ होते हैं जहां भी टीम इंडिया खेल रही होती है विदेश में। वैभव, आगे की कहानी और आगे का शो आगे बढ़ाया जाए।
बिल्कुल, और हमारे साथ इस समय जुड़ चुके हैं भारत आर्मी। एक ऐसी आर्मी है, आईसीसी का जब भी इवेंट होता है, इंडियन टीम कोई मैच खेलती है तो आईसीसी इंडिया के मैचेस की सारी टिकट्स भारत आर्मी को देती है, जिसके फाउंडर हैं रक्स पटेल, जो हमारे साथ जुड़ चुके हैं इस समय लंदन से। रक्स, वेलकम टू इंडिया टीवी क्रिकेट पेज।
Thank you for having me.
So how are you and how is the preparation going on for the big event, World Test Championship?
इंग्लिश अच्छी बोलते हैं।
Listen, I'm very excited. Lots of British Indians living in the UK are very, very excited to see India in a World Championship final once again, right? It's been far too long since India have been in a final, and we are in a final again, and the Bharat Army will be in Southampton in huge numbers, right, to represent India and make sure that we are the 12th man in the stadium.
Yeah, too many 12th man, and that's going to be a huge boost for Indian team. रक्स का असली नाम है राकेश पटेल, और राकेश को सब प्यार से कहते हैं रक्स पटेल, जिन्होंने भारत आर्मी के फाउंडर मेंबर में से एक है। रक्स, our English is not that good, so whenever there is some problem with our English, please take care of it, understand yourself, and please answer us. So you'll have to forgive us on that part. So what I'm trying to ask is, what are the preparations going on? Anything special for World Test Championship?
No. Yeah, lots of preparations. Obviously, we have to represent, 1.3 billion people inside the Southampton Stadium, right? So we have lots of preparations. Yeah, there is going to be huge amount of flags. We're going to make sure there's flags all over the stadium. We're going to make sure that it's orange, white, and green throughout the whole stadium. So India feel like they're truly playing at home, right? And we have fans coming in from everywhere. Actually, even recently,
No, carry on, please.
Yeah, I was saying, even we have people coming in from Europe, people coming in from USA. We have Indian fans coming from everywhere, basically, right? So I think there's going to be a lot of people coming into Southampton that's going to be really supporting the Team India, and hopefully we can cheer them on to lift the trophy.
And sir, as we all know that ICC and ECP has allowed 4,000 fans can go and watch the match in the stadium. And I heard, Rux, when you open the online ticket and the auction for the tickets, you guys have got 2,000 application as of now.
That's huge.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, within the first 48 hours of the ballot going live, we had over 2,000 applications, and each application can have maximum of 6 tickets. So that gives you an idea of how much demand there is, for the UK-based Indians to be there in the stadium supporting the team. Huge demand, right? 17,000 applications in total. right? So it gives you an idea of how much demand there's been. For only 4,000 tickets that's available.
यानी कि टिकट्स मिलनी है 4,000 और 17,000 एप्लीकेशन आ चुके हैं।
बिल्कुल।
आपका और मेरा नंबर है उसमें कि नहीं? रक्स से पूछ लीजिए।
रक्स आ गए हमारे पास तो रक्स। डू यू अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी रक्स और यू स्पीक गुजराती? एनी लैंग्वेज, इंडियन लैंग्वेज यू स्पीक?
થોડુંક આવડે છે મને.
Acha, but we are really proud of you, the way you are representing the nation, way you are representing us, way you are cheering your own team. It's amazing, really. But what I want to ask you is, any new slogan or anything for World Test Championship? And is it also something like, because this is the first World Test Championship final, it's like a World Cup. So is it also something like I was there moment?
Listen, if India are going to be the first country to lift the World Test Championship moment, right? We as Indians, no matter where we are, we want to be in the stadium when Virat Kohli lifts the trophy. And don't forget, this will be the first time Virat Kohli is lifting a trophy, right?
An ICC trophy.
You know, it's been a long time wait for Virat Kohli to lift the trophy. And an ICC trophy, absolutely, absolutely.
So were you there when India lost to Pakistan in the finals of Champions Trophy?
Champions Trophy, yeah, he was there, I'm sure.
He was there, I'm sure. And so you, all the Bharat Army fans are, I'm sure, Rux, they're eagerly waiting for India to lift this trophy, because everyone in India is also talking about that Virat has to win one ICC trophy to, call himself a great captain.
Yeah, listen, Pakistan in 2017, that hurt a lot. And for a lot of the Bharat Army that were in the stadium, that is still a very painful loss for us. Yeah. So, and it was a bad loss. It was a big loss.
Yeah.
A very big loss, right? So we need to sort of bury that loss, right? We need to forget that loss.
Yeah.
And there's no better way to forget that loss than to win such a big trophy. Test Championship is the purest form of the game, right? So if we can be the best in Test cricket, we can be the best in every format.
And Rox, last time when India played New Zealand in England, we all know what was the result. India versus New Zealand, semi-final of ICC Cricket World Cup 2019. You were there and I was also there. He invited me for his interview also.
And so Vaibhav and Sameep Rajguru sitting here in the studio, Rux, were part of two losing causes for India. I was there in Champions Trophy 2017 final in the stadium covering the match. He was there in 2019 covering the semi-final for Indian World Cup 2019. So we really, if this COVID situation has stopped us from traveling to England, otherwise we would have asked you for tickets.
No, it's good that we are not going. It's also good that we both are not going.
So you can carry on with your question, yeah?
Yeah, Rux. So last time it was India versus New Zealand in the semi-final of Cricket World Cup 2009, and this time it will be World Test Championship. New Zealand is a very good side. We saw the past result also, how New Zealand beat India in New Zealand. So what do you think about this match? Do you think India will be able to beat New Zealand in England this time?
You know what? It's going to be a very, very tough match, because if you think about the 2 years build up towards the final, New Zealand is the only country that we have lost to in the whole of the Test series in the build up, right?
Yes.
We've beaten England at home, we've beaten Australia at home, we've beaten Bangladesh, we've beaten South Africa, we've beaten West Indies, but we lost to New Zealand, right?
Yeah.
So mentally, that is something we have to overcome, yeah? But there's no better way than to overcome that than in the final, right? So our hope is that we can get revenge back on New Zealand in the final and we lift that trophy.
Yeah, and I asked you about any new slogan or anything, especially for this match. I don't think maybe you said something, I didn't get it. If you can repeat that. And one more thing, you think it will be a 5-day match, or it's going to be, because your cricket expertise is huge. Your knowledge is better than lots of experts and journalists like us, because you follow Indian team everywhere. So you think this match is going to be a 5-day affair, or it can be a 3-day or a 4-day match instead? And any new slogan, any new thing that Bharat Army is going to do for this World Test Championship final?
Yeah, so I'll answer the first question first. I think it will go long distance. I think it will go 4 or 5 days, because it's a final, and the kit is being prepared by the ICC and not the local curator, right? So ICC will want the match to go as long distance as possible, right? So they prepare a batting pitch and hopefully the important thing, we get a competitive match, right? In terms of Bharat Army, we are preparing 11 songs for 11 players,
Oh.
right? So we will have a song for each player.
Any teaser of that
But
song?
do not. No. Do not ask me to sing.
No. Now
But
you
watch out in the stands.
see. Now
You remember that? You remember the
are
Rishabh
here
Pant
with
song,
us.
right?
Now you are here with us, and now you have when you
Come
have
on, Raks,
revealed
sing
that
it.
you guys have planned to sing 11 songs for different
Listen.
11 players. At least give us a small teaser.
Listen. I'm not A.R. Rahman, right? So I can't sing these songs. I don't produce these songs, right?
No.
You will have to wait until the final to let the experts sing the songs for you. Yeah. This is not my job. That's not my job. But just remember the Rishabh Pant song.
Yeah,
right, that we sang.
Yeah, we remember the such song. I mean, you said you are
Yeah,
not
so
A.R.
we
Rahman. You are not A.R. Rahman. You are not producing the songs. So, is there anything that's been produced by such a great music composer, director, or it's all Bharat Army pure stuff?
No, see, the songs that we produce are the songs that come from the heart of the fans. Okay, so these are our songs that we produce, and actually we spend a lot of time coming up with the songs, right?
Okay.
And then what happens in the match in the stadium? We sing them, yeah, and you will hear them. You will hear them because we will be making the noise of 50,000 fans, even though there'll be only 4,000. We'll be singing our hearts out for the fans. And you know, Virat Kohli, the one thing when I saw him once, he said, when we hear you in the stadiums, when we see you in the stadiums, that encourages us even more, right? So we're going to make sure this time round, we're going to help Team India get over the line and win that trophy.
And you know what, sir? I also think that sometimes Virat Kohli misses Bharat Army when India plays in India. Because most of the time I have seen Virat Kohli asking the people to cheer for them.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is missing. So Bharat Army, so Raks, any plans after this World Test Championship of coming to India and cheering in the home matches as well?
Yeah, I mean, we were there in Ahmedabad, right, recently for the England series. The only problem is in Ahmedabad, there was 80,000 fans already, right? So we don't really get seen in the stadium, right? But we were in Ahmedabad, we were in Pune as well. We were there, right? So wherever India play, we are supporting them. All over the
And
world.
Raks, at present, how many members are there in Bharat Army? How many, what is your strength at the moment?
So registered members now, we have 103,000 registered members, right? And out of those 103,000 registered members, only there will be 2,000 people in the stadium, right? So tickets are very rare. You have to win the lottery to get a ticket for this match, literally.
So it means Bharat Army is only getting 2,000 tickets for the match.
Yes, but they will be spread around the stadium.
Yeah, because there are 4,000 spectators allowed.
Yes.
So you can't get all 4,000 tickets for Bharat Army, of course. I mean, 2,000 tickets are going to be for all. It's going to be an open thing. How do we join Bharat Army? If lots of viewers we've got on our YouTube channel right now asking, how do we join Bharat Army? How do we become a member of Raks team?
Yeah, so you can go onto our website, bharatarmy.com, and you can register as a member free of charge. Do tickets, priority tickets. So if you want to join us when we're playing in India, or if we're playing outside India, join us, and you can join us in the stands as we support it. We will be there basically.
Bharat Army, it's actually India was called Bharat, and it's the real name, they say Bharat. Mr. Rakesh, I mean, how did it occur to you that you should form a army like this, a team of supporters? Where did all this started actually? How it started?
Yeah, I mean, listen, my father played international cricket. My father is an East African Indian, right? So he played international cricket for Kenya. Fortunately, his skill level didn't come into my generation. So instead of playing the game, I ended up supporting the game. But the one thing my father did is he made sure that he knew where my roots were, right? And my roots were obviously in India. So I used to come to India when I was a young child, and he made sure that I was an Indian cricket fan before any other country's fan, right? So cricket is in my blood. And I've been following Indian cricket for over 35 years all over the world. And I believe that, the Indian cricket fans, who are the most passionate fans in the world, I believe they needed to have some kind of collective voice which followed the team around the world and made sure that wherever India play, they have that 12th man in the stadium supporting them. So that's where the idea came from. And now, we travel all over the world following the team.
And sir, there are lots of viewers out joining on YouTube. There is one viewer, Rux, his name is Mahinder Shinde, and his question is, sir, we want final match ticket. From where we can get that ticket?
Yeah, if you go onto our website, we are an official ICC travel partner. So we have packages available. If you want to come to watch the match, you can join us in the stadium and go onto our website, bharatarmy.com, and you can buy official ICC packages that we are selling because we are a partner.
And sir, this Bharat Army are doing a lot of great work also in this COVID situation. They have given somewhere around 23,000 pounds for oxygen concentrator for India.
Wow. Can you tell us something about it, Rux, about the COVID contribution and helping India on COVID problem?
Rux,
लगता है कि थोड़ी सी सिग्नल, थोड़ा सा कनेक्शन कुछ समस्या है क्योंकि फ्रेम जो है फ्रीज हो गया।
तब तक सर मैं एक और जो हमारे व्यूअर्स हैं उनको जवाब दे देता हूँ। मोहम्मद अफजल इनका नाम है। सर, इंडिया का स्क्वाड कब अनाउंस होगा? Yeah, Rux, we were not able to hear you.
We lost connection actually. Now you are here. Yeah. Please carry on. We can hear you. We can see you now.
Sorry, say that again. Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. So listen, we have a lot of members in the UK. We have a lot of members in the USA, a lot of members in Australia, and everybody was seeing on television, how much, a lot of our brothers and sisters in India were really struggling, right? Particularly with aid. So we decided to run a campaign to raise money from all of the Indians outside of India to try and raise money to basically buy oxygen concentrators. And our objective was to support the smaller villages in the real Bharat, right, where they were really struggling with oxygen concentrators. So we raised £23,000 in 2 weeks, and that money was used to purchase oxygen concentrators to take to the smaller villages in India, basically. And that was raised by all of the Bharat Army members outside of India, basically.
Fantastic, fantastic. We are so proud of you. Thank you so much from the entire citizens of India, as India TV represents India. And thank you so much, Raj. That's a great gesture. We must appreciate this. You were asking something.
So no, I was just saying that there is one viewer, Mohammed Afzal.
Yeah.
ये जानना चाह रहे थे कि जो इंडिया का स्क्वाड व्हेन द टीम विल बी अनाउंस, तो मोहम्मद अफजल साहब टीम अनाउंस हो चुकी है 2 हफ्ता पहले। इसीलिए हम आपको कहते हैं कि इंडिया टीवी का क्रिकेट का पेज को सब्सक्राइब करें, ज्वाइन करें। आपको जो अपडेट्स हैं वो लगातार मिलती रहेंगी। और रक्स के साथ बात करके इट वाज ग्रेट हैविंग यू रक्स ऑन इंडिया टीवी। थैंक्स अ लॉट फॉर ज्वाइनिंग।
लगता है रक्स को आवाज नहीं जा रही है। राकेश पटेल, ये भारत आर्मी के फाउंडर हैं और हमारे साथ हैं और पूरी तैयारी के साथ पहुंचने वाले हैं। 2000 भारत आर्मी की एक सेना और उनके सेनापति हमारे साथ हैं। रक्स, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग अस, एंड वी होप आफ्टर दिस कोरोना सिचुएशन and when world is a better place very soon, I'm pretty sure we'll beat corona in India as well. We'll meet in England or anywhere inside cricket stadium cheering for India team. Though we have got access to the press box, but we would love to come and sit with Bharat Army and cheer Indian team and sing your songs produced by you, composed by you and music by you.
Thanks a lot. तो सर, ये थे भारत आर्मी के फाउंडर, मतलब इंडिया टीवी क्रिकेट के पेज पर आए। इन्होंने बताया कि टिकट्स आपको कैसे मिल सकती हैं, कितने लोगों को टिकट्स मिलेंगी,
बिल्कुल
कितनी अच्छी चीजों के बारे में इन्होंने अपडेट दिया। मतलब एक ऐसा शख्स जिसने एक आर्मी बना दी है इंग्लैंड।
नहीं, लेकिन टिकट्स तो चलो हमें कहीं से भी मिल सकती है ना, किसी भी .com से टिकट्स मिल सकती है। इन्होंने वो तो किया, लेकिन जो गर्व की बात है हिंदुस्तानियों के लिए कि एक हिंदुस्तान तैयार किया हिंदुस्तान के बाहर। और आज जब हिंदुस्तान के खिलाड़ी वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप में खेलेंगे साउथहैम्पटन में 18 तारीख से, तो उनको ऐसा नहीं लगेगा कि वो घर से दूर खेल रहे हैं। क्यों? क्योंकि रक्स पटेल की इस मेहनत, इस जुनून की वजह से, जहां पर उन्होंने एक आर्मी तैयार की, जहां पर मेंबर्स करीब लाख से ऊपर,
1,03,000,
हाँ 1 लाख से ज्यादा रजिस्टर्ड मेंबर्स हैं, उनमें से सिर्फ 2,000 होंगे। और जब ये मैदान में होते हैं, हमने देखा है किस तरह से हौसला अफजाई करते हैं टीम इंडिया के। विराट कोहली तक इनकी तारीफ करते हैं, और जैसा कि वैभव बोल रहे थे कि वो हिंदुस्तान में भी भारत आर्मी को कई बार मिस करते हैं। तो ये बड़ी गर्व की बात है, हमें बड़ा एक गर्व के साथ ये कहने में बड़ा गर्व महसूस होता है कि भारत आर्मी है टीम इंडिया के लिए वहां पर सपोर्ट करने के लिए हमारे हिंदुस्तानी भाई बहन वहां पर मौजूद हैं, जो टीम इंडिया की हौसला अफजाई करेंगे वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप के फाइनल में। अब क्या कोई सवाल आ गया?
सवाल नहीं, एक हमारे व्यूअर हैं राहुल लोहानी, ये कह रहे हैं कि
आवाज गूंज रही है हमारे
टेक 1 क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन। तो एक काम करते हैं, अगर 3-4 मिनट का क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन ही अगर ले लेते हैं, अगर कुछ सवाल व्यूअर्स के आ रहे हैं लगातार,
सवाल तो
राहुल अगर आप सवाल भेजते जाएंगे तो हम इसको आगे क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन में से कन्वर्ट कर लेंगे, लेकिन उसके लिए आपको सवाल भेजने होंगे। अगर आप सवाल भेजेंगे तो क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन में ये तब्दील हो जाएगा, वरना आप हमारे साथ 8 बजे जुड़ सकते हैं। 8 बजे भी वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप फाइनल के ऊपर एक स्पेशल कवरेज है आज इंडिया टीवी क्रिकेट के पेज पर।
एक ऐसा खिलाड़ी हमारे साथ होगा रात 8 बजे इंग्लैंड से, जिसने हिंदुस्तान को हिंदुस्तान में आकर हराने में एक अहम भूमिका अदा की थी। वो खिलाड़ी हमारे साथ रात 8 बजे। फिलहाल इंडिया टीवी क्रिकेट यूट्यूब को सब्सक्राइब करें, तभी आपको मजा आएगा, क्योंकि बेल आइकन दबाएंगे और आप इस तरीके के बड़े बड़े क्रिकेटर्स, हमारे बड़े बड़े विवादों पर बातचीत आप हमारे साथ कर सकते हैं, हम आपके साथ कर सकते हैं। दोनों की विचार राय जो है आपस में शेयर हो सकती है। तो ऐसे में मजा तब आएगा जब सब्सक्राइब करेंगे, बेल आइकन दबाएंगे, और आपको तब पता चलेगा कि हम लाइव हैं। फिलहाल हम इजाजत लेते हैं, इजाजत लेते हैं। हम मिलेंगे आपसे शाम 7:30 बजे और फिर दोबारा 8 बजे एक बड़े क्रिकेटर के साथ सीधे इंग्लैंड से। हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए थैंक यू वेरी मच।